Hello and welcome back to Peggy's Talk, you guys. I'm still here sitting with my daughter Robin and excited to have her here on my show. Y'all do know that I do blind shutters and drapes, so y'all make sure if y'all need that kind of service to call Peggy Services at 832-720-2843. I do a lot of 18 feet, 20 feet tall panels and drapes if you guys are looking for that here in the Houston area. Also, guys, I do travel for a fee, a little fee. I'll travel out wherever you want me to go to tell y'all about my window coverings, and y'all know I actually inherited that from my mom. So it's really been around over 60 years, so I'm excited about that. And then y'all know that I'm also a realtor along with my daughter. I work with Jay's Realty, and Robin, when she comes back, she'll let y'all know who she works with. And now we're finna go to talk to my daughter, Robin. I like singing your name. You see how I made your name? I can sing it, Robin. So this is my daughter, Robin. So Robin, tell them how long you been a realtor. So when you go into that for me.
Yes, so I've been a realtor, will be 7 years in March.
Okay.
So I've been a realtor for 7 years, and now I'm with Keller Williams Professional.
Okay, for the professional, where? Which part? Where's the one in?
The office is in Spring.
In Spring, yeah. So do you like working in that area, and the reason why you in that area is because
I'm in the Spring area because I live in Spring. So
right.
I know that area. I live there. I shop there. So I do sell in that area, but I do sell in other areas as well.
So do you love it? Do you like it? Because I mean, at first you was kind of scared. Remember, you was afraid that you was really afraid at first because you was like, I got to live for commission only. And
the commission part was, of course, scary. I'm a single mom. Of course, I'm scared to go on just commission. But I mean, I enjoy it. I just think about when I first purchased my home. I wasn't a realtor when I first purchased my home.
Right.
And that experience, and I want to give people that experience that I wish I had. I didn't have a realtor when I purchased my first home, and I had a lot of questions. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on, and that made me really want to become a realtor so I can help other people and educate them and be there to answer all their questions and help them through the process. So yes, I love real estate.
And you know what I do admire too, Robin, because all your girlfriends, you help them buy their homes.
Yes, I help them buy and sell their homes. So yes.
So elaborate on that, because you know, for people to know how loyalty is, because I've been having people that say they my friends, and I find out they not. But your friends been with your friends since high school, just a little bit out of high school. And how did y'all remain friends? And when they got ready to buy homes, because they went off to college, and you decided you didn't want to go to college, you decided, Mom. At first you said you want to be a nurse until you found out. You told me that's how long I got to go to school. Don't want to be a nurse.
I found out I didn't like blood. I can't deal with blood, so I was like, no.
So just tell them how you kept those relationships with your girlfriends all the way through school, because you're a beautiful young lady, and sometimes it's hard to get people to feel like it's okay, because you're not just beautiful on the outside. I mean, I'm not just saying that, because you are beautiful on the inside. You have a good spirit altogether, and you really down to earth, and you really what I could say as your mom, and I don't even know why you got that from, because I didn't have friends in school. Ladies, I didn't have girlfriends in school. I tried, but I couldn't even get them to want to be my friends. So how did you maintain that friendship all the way through to now? Y'all traveling together and everything. So what's going on there?
Well, my friends trust me first they saw me purchase a home, and I purchased it by myself, and they had questions. And I helped some of them before I became a realtor, just by answering questions and things like that. So when I did become a realtor, they did trust me, because not only was I a friend and I've been through the process, they just knew I had their best interest at heart. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. So,
that is what matters, that they can trust you, yeah.
Yeah, and I just believe if I say you're my friend, you're my friend. So all my friends, we've been friends for years. Like, all my friends have been 10 years or longer. So,
wow. And y'all all still celebrate with y'all kids, or y'all got y'all children. Some of y'all had the children at the same time, around the same time, and one of them actually delivered kids. The one is she's a godmother? I think.
Oh yeah,
Naomi?
my kid's godmother is actually she's a labor and delivery nurse.
Right.
So she did help me with my last.
Oh yes, she did. I said that's your real friend. You let your friend do all that, your real friend. And then she said, "Okay, Miss Peggy, be at the hospital at about 10 o'clock in the morning." I was like, "Really, Robin?"
Yeah, but she was there for all my kids except Jayla, because
Yeah.
Jayla came a month early. So, but she was there for all my kids.
And is she all of their godmother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. And y'all just hang out, and she's such a wonderful friend. And I always knew Naomi was going to be awesome. So Naomi, I'm giving you a shout out on my television show, so make sure you watch. Hope you're watching right now when you get this. Because I have watched you as a young lady, Naomi, and how good you was with Raven and how good you were with all my children. Then when you got married and started having your kids, I knew you was going to be an awesome mother. So Robin, are you her kids' godmother too? Mm-hmm. All three of them? So she got three, but she got two boys and a girl, right? So elaborate on that. How y'all are doing this? You went over to calm the baby Harrison. She's a traveling nurse now or something like that, right?
Yes. So one of my friends is a traveling nurse now. So she comes home at least, I think, twice. Well, she come home twice a month for a few days. But when she's away, I do help with my goddaughter's hair. So, because Daddy can't do her hair, so I gotta go find help.
Oh, he been bragging. He been even post how he been doing. I did her hair myself. So he do post. He's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. Right? They doing. You have some wonderful friends, and I mean, I have watched all of them grow. You know, her friends that she do have, I watched them grow too, and they was just awesome young ladies too. And to see them all turn out to be successful, all of them were successful. And
actually, me and Naomi, we were talking about this the other day. We actually, when I moved out, we became roommates. So when I moved out, she was my roommate, and we used to actually watch the labor and delivery show. She used to watch that show on TLC, and then we would also watch My First Place with Egypt. And it's just amazing how we grew up, and she became a nurse, and I got into real estate.
Oh, yes. Wow. See how you don't even knowing what God is destining you to go?
We used to watch those shows every day, like clockwork.
Right,
Yeah,
and you know, wow, and it turned out like that.
Yeah.
God do have a sense of humor,
yes,
right?
He does.
You know, so I'm hoping that now you'll go ahead and decide to go back into modeling, because Robin, you know, the girls are growing. You can't go back. You know, I waited till I was 61, but how many years they asked me that I was asked to do commercials. I didn't even want to do it, first of all. But I just think you should. You still can do this. Don't be saying no. Why?
I don't know. I mean, right now, my baby, she wants to do it. She loves dressing up, and she actually has a model walk. I mean, it's to die for. She's such a cutie. So I would push her. I'd be her mom manager.
Oh, you do just like me. We both are saying, hey, our kids. You know, and I think that's important today, that parents need to know how important it is to encourage your kids, to push them where they want to go, to be able to say all the things. You're great. I know you can do it, because I know Raven told me she liked the fact that I always tried to encourage her to do whatever she wanted to do. So to be their cheerleader, I think we should be their cheerleader, because at the end of the day, we the one that they got to feel comfortable in their skin. We have to help them feel comfortable in their skin, and I think you are doing a wonderful job, because I'm looking forward for Raven to get ready to start doing it. Do you think she's going to start next? Well, she's going to start her career now. She's going to be trying to work with you. We'll be working with you, right?
Yes, she's actually becoming a loan officer. So we're gonna work together, mother and daughter. So she's looking forward to that. She loves real estate too. So.
Right, and then so even though she's going to be a loan officer now, eventually she's probably going to want to be a realtor. I believe she will.
I don't know.
You're going to follow your footsteps. That girl looks just like you, and she's doing the same things you're doing, and you have she's been such an excellent granddaughter and a daughter to you, to be 20 years old and have a head on her shoulder like she has. She's really sharp. Mm-hmm. She's enjoying her life too, because I didn't get a chance to go be doing that. You know, Raven be traveling, and what they do, they be getting them some. They don't get hotels. They be getting
Airbnbs.
I mean, I'm like, look at this girl.
But she's into Airbnbs, so that's one of the things she wants to do as well. Is
okay. get properties and
get
get it ready.
properties
Aw.
and do Airbnbs. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's so wonderful for you to be having a thinking like that at 19, right? She's going to be 20 soon, right?
Next month.
Okay, so Robin, can you tell me where you see yourself in the next few years or the next 5 years?
Where I see myself, I see myself being a broker.
Okay.
And having my own team.
Right.
And working with my daughter in my office, her doing loans, and that's where I see myself in the next 5 years, and maybe having a portfolio of rental properties and doing some flipping. So flipping some houses.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what about what would you tell Robin, because your young self? What would you have told your young self?
Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going, and because I was hard on myself, and
Right.
I didn't like to take a lot of help from people.
Right.
But now that I'm older, I realize God send people to help you, so it's okay to get help when you need help. So I learned that. So I think if I was younger, I would have been more receiving of help. Yeah.
Well, receiving of help. And so would you tell your girls now that you having to deal with being a single mom, and on your second home that is beautiful on the water? Because I took my grandbaby. Okay, I was building me a house, right? My grandbaby came to my house, the 7-year-old, and say, "Why your water way over there?" I said, "Look, look, I ain't got it like Mama." So I was proud that, like I said, my prayers work. Because I said, "Lord, I want you to do it again." He did an awesome job with me as being a single mom. I was a single mom, and I had my own businesses, and I did well. But Robin, what do you do outside of real estate now?
I have a business called On the Look, and we specialize in window coverings. So we do shutters, blinds, and custom draperies like my grandmother used to do. So we do those things
as well. So that's why I'm happy, because I wanted this business to keep going and to see my kids branching out and saying, "Hey, Mom, I like what grandma have," and then willing to let me teach a little to them, because I know when I leave, I don't want the business just to go. So for her to say, for her to do hers as On the Look. Own the look, so own it. That's what she got. Own the look. That's how you do it, right? And so she do that along with her real estate, and it just go hand in hand. Because that's what I want to tell you before. Just go hand in hand, and you helping people buy their home, and then you helping them decorate their home. And it's so much you can do in the Houston area. So many things you can do, and I'm excited for you and doing that venture, knowing that my mom legacy is going to keep going with my beautiful daughter and then my granddaughters. Can you tell me a little bit? The other day I wanted to bring up, you had us over for Super Bowl. Which Super Bowl, we had Super Bowl in the house. She's a great host. She had all the food. I had to bring nothing, just bring myself. That was real good. And my granddaughter that's gonna be want to be a doctor, right?
Yes.
She said, "Granny, can I rap you?" I'm like, "Rap me," So she did the rap on my hand, and she's working
in sports medicine.
She's in sports medicine now at school. So in school, that's what she do in her high school. So she had to rap up the athletes when they get hurt or whatever. So she was rapping me, and it was looking all neat and pretty. And then I told her, I said, "Girl, look, you got me where I think my blood is not circulating." She said, "Well, Granny, you didn't tell me it was tight." I said, "Girl, it's tight." It's gonna be tight. But she do an excellent job, and I'm excited. She was telling me that she finna go off to they finna take on some trips, right? She finna go on trips about her getting into a mess. She finna take extra classes to help her in high school, to help her with her in college. I'm just so excited, 'cause Robin, you know what? You doing it, girl, and I'm so proud of you. So can you look in the camera and tell people how they can reach you and about your business and how they can reach you with both?
So for real estate, you can call me at 832-689-0852, or you can find me online at www.robinjmcfarland.com. You can also search properties there as well. And if you're looking for any window covering services, you can reach me at On the Look at 281-345-0077. And that website is onthelook.net.
Yeah, because we had problems with that website for a year, right? Because people kept going to onlylook.com to where that company actually somebody hacked your website for a whole year. Because that was a clothing company and your company is called On The Look and it was .net, not .com, so it was a big problem. So guys, I want to thank y'all very much for joining me, and we're going to go to a commercial break and be right back. Hello and welcome back to Peggy's Talk. I'm your host, Peggy Robinson, your realtor and designer, and thank you guys for coming back. And this last segment of my show, I want us to talk about Valentine's Day, because I wanted to let y'all know I'm sorry that Valentine's Day is over, but I want to thank everybody that did call my son Rob Mack, the jeweler, because he did get phone calls. Thank you guys for getting some custom jewelry. Some of you just bought regular jewelry from his site, and I appreciate that so much. So y'all still remember him, even though Valentine's Day is over. I want y'all to call him at 281-541 2573. That's my son Robert, and I'm shouting out to him every time I come on the show. Y'all gonna hear about my son because he's a good jeweler and he knows all about diamonds. Y'all need to call the boy, okay? I'm calling him a boy, but he's a man. But he's my son, and I'm so proud of him. And I'm back with my daughter Robin. I'm singing her name again, Robin. She's back. So Robin, go ahead and tell them a little bit about your mother when you was growing up. What did you think?
What, growing up with you?
Yeah, growing up with your mom.
I thought you were very loud.
Still loud, embarrassing.
Kind of embarrassing. And I just remember you being at my brother's games or my games and being very supportive. She'd be the loudest one in the stand.
Yeah, I'm the cheerleader for y'all. I was always cheerleading for y'all.
And it was kind of embarrassing. So I would say you was very outgoing.
Right.
You spoke to everybody, and it wasn't a person you didn't know.
Yeah.
And you moved us a lot.
Yes, I did. I didn't want y'all to be attached nowhere.
So
I followed the money.
I went to a lot of schools because we moved around a lot, and we didn't move like around the corner. Like she would move us out the district.
Yes, I would.
And I went to a lot of schools, and I said, Mama, why we keep moving? And I remember she said the lease was up.
The lease was up, yeah.
So yeah, we moved a lot. Growing up, I hated it, but now that I'm older, I know so many people.
Right.
I got so many friends everywhere because I moved around a lot. So.
Yeah, but I bought my first house at 23.
Yeah.
You know, and then I think about the next one. I didn't buy it till I was the next one I got. So that one I bought my next house when I was in the early 90s, because that's when Robert went to school out in. We went out there to what school did he graduate from? Eisenhower. So we was out there in Eisenhower, and that's when I had the car accident.
I think that was the longest house we stayed in.
Yeah, well, the reason why we ended up leaving from there, you remember when I had the car accident? You was actually in the car with me when I had to be life flighted, and I was trying to make us stay there all the way through because Robert was trying to finish. He was in high school, getting ready to go, and I had to move on. He got to give him his own apartment, had to leave. So I have had some ups and downs. So I want to let people know it's okay. I have a lot of challenges. I've been self-employed since 1988, but my kids can contest about all the ups and downs that we had to go through as a single mom.
But you was a good mom.
Yeah,
I would say you was a good mom.
Yeah, I was a good mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you turned out good. I was a good mom.
You let me express myself. I feel like I can express myself.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though sometimes you thought I was talking back, but I was expressing my point of view. But yeah, I would say you was a good mom.
I did. I tried really hard with you guys, and like I said, since I was self-employed, and when I had the car accident, that's one reason we had to move again, is because I moved y'all from Eisenhower. We went all the way to Richmond, Rosenberg, remember?
We went to A-Leaf.
We went to A-Leaf first. We went to A-Leaf, and then
back to A-Leaf.
Back to A-Leaf.
Was there
okay.
when I was in elementary.
Yeah, we went to A-Leaf, and then we left there and went to Richmond,
Texas.
Because you graduated.
Oh, let me tell y'all the story about how we got in Richmond, Texas.
Don't tell too much.
She went to a client house, or she was headed to a client house, and she got lost. And she said, Robin, I think I want to move to Richmond. I said, what's in Richmond? She said, it's beautiful over there. I got lost over there and they building. That's going to be the next spot. We moving.
And I put a billboard out there, you remember?
Yeah, you did.
Had my billboard right there on 359.
And now when I go over there, I'm like, oh my God, like it looks so different because we was over there when the prison was over there.
Yeah.
All that is gone.
That's called, what is it called? A rip. What is it called? They changed it. They got rid of
Green
prison.
Harvest.
Green Harvest. Yeah. Now
Harvest Green.
Harvest Green. That's what we said in the house. It used to be, well, do not pick up any stranger. Remember? Like, wow.
Right behind Pecan Grove. We stayed in Pecan Grove. Yeah.
And you ended up going to, that's how you met your friends, because you went to, what's the name of school?
Stephen F. Austin.
You graduated from Stephen F. Austin. Yeah, I was a pretty good mother.
But she got lost. So I think she would get lost places, and then she'd be like, we need to move over here. It's nice over here.
And then I would listen to what's going on, and I knew that I had to take care of you guys, and I was working up under my mom, and working by my mom. At first, I only would get, my salary was $600 a month. That's all I was gonna get, is $600, and I had 3 kids. So I had to get out there and sell, and I knew that the area was growing, and so I moved, and I would take my little salary, because my mom didn't believe in giving me no more for no advertising. And then I would just take that money and I would do my advertising, and you guys would run the subdivisions for me.
Oh, she put us to work.
I made them work.
She taught us how to work.
You have to work. That's why you got good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So they went to run those areas, and that way, because I was only going to get that salary plus 20% was my commission. So I had to take care of 3 kids, and so I had to pay my bills. So I went out there and worked, and y'all did help. I did get y'all to learn good work ethics. And then y'all, as watching me, that helped y'all too to be the parent, that you is today. You know, I don't think you're as hard on your daughters as I was on you guys, because they.
Well, no, I was in the beginning.
In the beginning, no.
I mean, now that I'm older, I'm more chill, I'm more lenient, I would think.
Yeah, because that's why they made good grades.
But they scared of me though. They don't play.
I'm telling you, what are you doing to my grandbaby? My grandbaby touched something in my house, and I said, "Don't do that no more." And she said, "Okay, Granny." And then she went away, and she came back a few seconds later. She said, "Please don't tell Mama." I'm talking tears coming out. Like, I feel like I didn't already handle that. But she's so afraid. What are you doing to my grandbabies? Well, they respect you. The other day, I was doing prayer for my grandbaby. She said, "In Jesus' name." So you're teaching them about God. You know, you're teaching them about being young ladies, because they know that they have to carry themselves a certain way. Because what I do admire you as my daughter, you have class and you carry yourself like a lady. And I think the reason why you still are single is because you have standards.
Well, yeah.
You have standards. So guys, look, this is a lady, and your mom, that's why she's still single, because we both have standards. And it seems like that, can you contest to this? I don't know, Robin, but this is the way I feel. That now men don't appreciate women that carry themselves like ladies and that have standards and has a career. We, have a career, but you have standards, and you probably wouldn't mind being with someone, but you don't want to give up who you are. And look how you're looking at me through your eye. Give up who you are, because sometimes I actually feel like this, right? That's why I'm still single, and that's why I've been divorced, and you know how many times. It's because I feel like I was always in competition with the man that I was dating. Could you expire on that a little bit?
I have nothing to say.
Say something.
I'm single by choice.
Yeah, well,
so
by choice. We're both single by choice, but
yeah,
it's
but I mean, I'm not dating,
right.
And I'm okay with that. So I don't have anything to say about dating.
Nothing to say about.
Because I'm not. So.
Oh well, we both are single by choice, because I'm not dating either. And people be saying, "Peggy, God got." I say, I am good, and I think because we both are so driven about our career now and just growing and being happy with who we are, because I know you're happy with yourself, and I'm happy with myself. I thought for years I felt like I wanted to have someone, and not trying to down anybody to have someone, just saying that I know what I want now, and if I can't have what I want, I'd rather just be okay with me. And right now I like to travel and have a good time, and right now you're just having a good time. That's what's going on with you. So really,
I like being single. I ain't got to answer to nobody. I come as I want, and I just like spending time with me. You know that growing up, like
yeah.
I was always
by yourself.
Even though I had a lot of friends, if I'm hunting, like I like to be by myself. So I'm fine by myself.
And I think a lot of people are not. I think you got to that point because you
Well,
had
some
to be by
people
yourself.
can't be
Some
by
people
themselves.
can't be by themselves, you know, and they feel like, and I'm good by myself. Even though I had one puppy. You know, I remember I had 2 puppies, and I got rid of one of the puppies 2 times. But now I just have 2 again. And I'm gonna get ready. I'm sorry, y'all. It is time to get out of here. Thank you very much for watching Peggy's Talk, and I'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.